0 for 6 from the 3-point line, and 6 turnovers. I want to give credit to Dellavedova because from what I watched, I saw he was into his airspace, and when the pick and rolls was set, he did roll over
that's the key thing for Cleveland. They wasn't switching like they did Game 1. There was no switching whatsoever.
Yeah,
they were rolling with their guys. There was no switching on those pick and rolls.
And so what I saw is when he fought over his man, he was still able to get in his airspace and everything like that, and able to make it tough for Steph Curry. But like you said, this is defense Curry has seen before, and he made these shots.
And he makes them. That's what I'm saying.
So,
it was one of those nights. It was one of them non-shooter nights.
I gotta see it.
Klay Thompson took all the.
Yeah, I gotta see it. Another game. Like if I see it tonight, then I start giving Delly a little bit more credit.
Yeah, if I see him start throwing up bricks tonight, then maybe you could go. But I go with more of an off night than good defense. It's still good defense, but I still go with off night.
It's kind of reminding, and I know it was a regular season where Tyronn Lue was able to shut down Allen Iverson, but that Game 1 of the finals back then, where you saw Iverson stepped over him at the end. Even the first half, that game, Iverson just couldn't do anything against Tyronn Lue.
Yeah.
I feel like Curry's going to have one of those moments where, okay, you know what?
He's going to get on his nerves.
Because the media keep talking about it. You got to imagine he getting all these questions. Dellavedova this, Dellavedova that. How did Dellavedova guard you?
Locally didn't dive at him.
How did Dellavedova was able to get in your airspace? Come on. Curry's got to be like, serious? Really? Really? So when I go ahead and drop 35 tonight, y'all going to shut up? Mm-hmm. Like, now I'm just saying, because Curry he's hearing this.
It's going to happen.
He's hearing this. Curry is a humble dude, but he's also a confident, cocky guy, quietly. So I believe it. I believe he's hearing all this stuff and like, okay, you know what? Y'all think this dude can check me? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bust him up in Cleveland.
I think he does have a pretty good.
I think he bounced back.
Yeah, I think he has a pretty good game.
I think he bounced back because he's. We've seen so much from Steph Curry.
The key thing about this is though, Cleveland has to play a perfect game every single night. They have to legit come out and get their best game out of LeBron James every single night that they play. He has to take everyone, throw them on his back, and try to carry them to the promised land. That's what they've got to do. And the Warriors haven't played their best game yet. And they've won one. And they went into overtime with the second one where they were playing bad. When your best player is going 5 for 23, you're playing bad. They had an off game. They're not going to have an off game every game. But Cleveland can't have a semi-off game because LeBron's playing almost huge godlike level in his ball playing, and they're still struggling to really get and push the game as far off and to get a lead and to win these games. Yeah. It's taking too much. When the Warriors decide they want to have their game, it's going to be a massacre.
Yeah,
and you can feel it. You can feel it kind of coming too.
I'll tell you what, I give Cavs credit for taking one at Oracle.
Remember, Miami took one last year. Mm-hmm. What happened the next 2 games after that?
Yeah.
Or the next 3 games after that?
And that's why I say to their credit, I just think that I'm watching this and the Cavs did their job because if you get the Warriors score under 100 points, you got a good chance of winning that game. You really do. And I give credit to Cavs defense. It really had turned on. Like, these additions of Mozgov and Smith and Shumpert has really changed his team for the better. Mm-hmm. We'll talk a little bit about J.R. Smith later. But,
stupid.
But it's just watching this. Digress now. They go ahead and slow this pace down and be able to start the ball movement and everything like that. Then I think Cleveland got a good chance. I still got the Warriors winning this series, but I'm just interested to see how this goes because their bench, the Cavs bench is terrible. I mean, it's
terrible.
Terrible. They're not getting any points besides J.R. Smith off that bench. James Jones got a little bit of spark that game, but can you rely on him another game? Can you rely on Del Do's defense, because Del Do's had some wide open shots, clanked them.
Maybe a couple the other night, but
Tristan Thompson, while he getting the offensive rebounds, he's not getting you nothing offensively. Nothing.
He's just getting the rebounds.
He's just getting the rebounds. He got 0 points that game, but he's being effective, getting using more possessions. But
he Roy Hibbert did it.
Yeah, I mean he.
Except he got rebounds.
Exactly. So, and to find out, I know he is more than the numbers with him, and it's more about the game, that the way he impacts and everything like that. Are you really comfortable paying this guy near max money? 0 points, 15 rebounds.
You're gonna have to decide.
It just kind of irks me a little bit. So it's. You're right. There's gonna be someone that has to step up. Mm-hmm. Someone needs to. Because LeBron's scoring 40 every night. They're gonna do that. And they want LeBron to score. Mm-hmm. They're gonna play him single coverage. It's up to everybody else to show up.
Well, what happens when LeBron has that off night? Cleveland won't be able to recover.
Even is screwed. And this is where if LeBron had that off night, you better hope J.R. Smith is hot and really hot, like the whole game.
Don't even guard J.R. Smith anymore. Just stay away from him, because he only hits the one where the idiot. I call him idiot shots. Where you go, oh, that was the idiot. Oh, he made it.
Like, he just threw that up and made it.
What are you shooting, you idiot? Oh, it went in.
It went in. That's probably how them Cavs fans be talking, like, oh, it went in. Oh, yeah, exactly. We all have those moments where we look at a certain player shoot that shot. Why do you?
Oh.
I ain't got nothing to say. So.
Yours, it was, who was it this year?
Mine was Willie Green.
Yes, Willie Green. Willie Green had the one game where he just went off. He was like, no shit!
He just looked at me like, are you still going to talk? I still don't like what he's doing.
And you're like, don't shoot it again. Oh, hey!
Then he got the name Fourth Quarter Willie, so.
Fourth Quarter Willie.
Yeah. All right. All right, LeBron, after game 2, the way he celebrated, he was pumped up. And so they asked him about, what was going on, because he was more pumped up than usual. So LeBron said there was some extra motivation. What do you think about that statement? I have heard some things, but I want to get your thoughts on it.
I ain't heard nothing about it. I don't know. I don't know what his extra motivation is. What he still wanting to prove Pat Riley wrong, that he did the right decision on going back home, or I don't know. I didn't hear that he said it, and then I didn't hear what people have been speculating that the extra motivation was.
All right, here's one speculation that I have heard. Curry was born in Akron, Ohio, but he was raised in Charlotte.
Oh, he wants to bring the championship back home to.
Yeah, that was one of what I heard.
Before.
And LeBron being raised there and born there majority of his life.
Well, here's the thing, LeBron. If you wanted to do it first, well, you've already done it first. You've done it before him, because you won down there and you still lived in Cleveland. So you still technically won it first. But here's the idea, LeBron. If you wanted to win one for him, you shouldn't have left. You should have stayed there and got people to come to Cleveland. Oh, that's right. No one wants to come to Cleveland. So if you wanted to win one, you should have stayed there. You can't get all hyped up because somebody said they wanted to bring a ring back to Ohio first or whatever. You can't get all hyped up over that. You already won your title. You brought it back. Now you just want to win one for the city. Well, you shouldn't have left in the first place if that was your main goal, to win one for the city.
Nah,
that's just being...
I agree with you. And the thing that... why I said LeBron can hurt me...
That's just you're looking a little too hard. If that's your motivation. Your motivation is to be a winner, not a title.
Yeah. I you know what, for me, I would feel some type of way. Just imagine that, I don't know, I just use this for example that, who knows, let's say I was, and this is totally hypothetical, but I'm an all-star point guard.
Yep, this is totally hypothetical.
And, I play for the Orlando Magic. I grew up down the road.
This is way hypothetical.
Very hypothetical. Tracy McGrady leave to go to the Houston Rockets. I'm still got this team contending here. Like I said, once again, totally hypothetical. He left and said he still want to, win the ring for them. But really, he want to come back. And I know I'm getting sloppy over here, but he come back to Orlando Magic. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, he's playing for you.
Here, I got it. You're the hometown kid. You're trying to see it as LeBron would be seeing it. You're the hometown kid, and you got another guy who left and is saying that he wants to bring the title back when you're from the area and you played for that team.
Right. Played for the high school, played everything like that. So I can understand a little bit of grabbing everything like that.
But but the thing is, he's already won it. He already left, went to another place and won a title.
Right. And that's why I say you got a point, too.
Yeah, just shut up about it. You already won a title. Now you want to win one for the city that hasn't won anything in 4,936 years. So now you want to win it, and you got mad because he said that he wanted to bring a title first? Doesn't he know you already won one and you still live in Ohio? So if that is your motivation, LeBron, you're reaching way too far, and you're not doing it for the reason you need to do it for, and it's for you being able to win another championship.
Yeah.
They're making this too much about the city of Cleveland instead of guys going out trying to win themselves a championship.
Yeah.
This has become a city of Cleveland thing now, and that's what they're trying to build it out to be, because Cleveland sucks as far as sports go. As far as sports-wise goes, winning anything, Cleveland sucks. And they've sucked for a very long time.
Yeah.
So that's what they're all trying to make this big, gigantic thing out of. You want to win for Cleveland. We want to win for Cleveland. Well,
Ron, I know you're not big.
It's so annoying.
I know you're not big on First Take with Stephen A. Pretty much they asked what Johnny Manziel question. I don't know how I get into this podcast. But he was asked about it. He was like, well, you know, as terrible as the Browns franchise is and the fans are being like, I'm just saying how it is. I don't know what y'all talking about.
They're freaking horrible.
They're terrible.
They're horrible. They were horrible before they left to go to Baltimore, and they've been bad ever since they got them back.
Right. So it's just saying that, you know.
And I can talk, because my team sucks, but guess what? Your team sucks worse.
So
we beat you. You suck worse.
All right, so next question. More pressure to win this title, LeBron or Curry?
There's not pressure on Curry to win the title because he's young. He's going to get more chances. The pressure for LeBron to win the title is because everybody wants him to win it for Cleveland. That's where the pressure comes in for LeBron. Because everybody wants to win it for the city. Win it for the city. Not win it for yourself. Win it for the city. And win it for the fans that completely dicked you 4 years ago, and now all of a sudden love you again. That's the people that they want you to win it for. Which I still find retarded as all hell.
I think I'll give you Kevin with LeBron has more pressure, not because of he came back and he definitely putting the city of Cleveland on his back. Also with the fact that a lot of people is still trying to compare him to, who? Who, his airness and everything like that. And, of course, 3-3 look better than 2-4 in the NBA Finals. And so I think with that, there's a lot of pressure. With Steph Curry, could be one of the guys who arguably could be one of the best shooters that we've ever seen play the game.
And this is one of the faces of the new era.
And he's taking a stamp on him. And Curry has been an underdog most of his life, and for him to get where he's at now is definitely a testament to where he put in the work, do his due diligence to get where he's at, and it's for him it'd just be icing on the cake if he win the title. LeBron, for him, people is trying to compare him, of course, to his airness and make him to be 1A, 1B with Michael Jordan. So there's a lot of pressure with him to hold up his status and try to put his place as probably one of the best to ever play this game. So, soundly, it's definitely more pressure on LeBron.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Totally.
Our Dunce Cap Award. We got two candidates. We got J.R. Smith, 3 boneheaded plays. The one with the Harrison Barnes foul for the 3-point play. Steph Curry foul in the backcourt. And then, of course, the Steph Curry foul which I thought was a little baloney because he jumped into him, but that foul has been called
for ages now.
So,
it's
or
very suspect.
Bo Buckets